What is completed operations liability insurance? Good question. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. If you find any value in this content, we'd love for you to smash that like button. That way other business professionals such as yourself can reap that same value and get this knowledge and education. Okay, so what is completed operations liability insurance? It is normally part of a commercial general liability policy. So commercial general liability policy or a general liability policy or a liability policy, kind of all synonymous with the same thing, is really a basket of coverages, one of which is completed operations liability. So completed operations is a subset of a CGL or general liability policy. You don't often find completed operations coverage as a separate policy, though it is possible. So the completed operations liability portion of your general liability policy is what most contractors are required to have in order to get a certificate of insurance that will get them onto most job sites. So this is the really important aspect. The premise liability of a CGL policy also very important, but the completed operations part is what most general contractors or whoever your client is, what they're really looking for is the completed operations part. So when you come onto a job site as a contractor or a consultant or really any business, when you come onto a job site, you do work, you perform a service, you install parts, what have you, and you do that work, while you're doing it. That's really your premise liability for the most part. And then when you leave, as soon as you leave that job site, as soon as that work is done, your completed operations portion of your general liability policy takes over. So now, let's say 6 months from now, 8 months from now, a year from now, something happens, that part malfunctions, your work wasn't done properly, a leak forms and corrodes a pipe and it drips down through the ceiling and now all that work has to be redone. God forbid, obviously. That is your completed operations liability insurance is what's going to respond. So in a broad sense, if you have a fully formed commercial general liability policy, then products and completed operations coverage will be listed on the policy. You usually see a sublimit, $1 million per occurrence, maybe a $2 million aggregate would be pretty standard. You can go more, you can go less, but that's pretty standard. And when it's listed on there, then you have that coverage. But the best way is always just to verify with your insurance professional, either through an email, phone call, text, whatever. Hey, want to make sure that I have X amount of coverage for my completed operations. Can you just verify for me, and then let them do that. And this is exactly what we do here at Rogue Risk. We are a digital insurance agency run by real people. So as much as we have the technology to make working with us very easy, we are backed by licensed insurance professionals who can always answer your questions and verify that you're making the right decisions about your insurance. If this is the kind of relationship that you would like, then we'd love to work with you. You can reach out to us, 518-960-6600. Go rogue at roguerisk.com. If you like email, you can visit us at roguerisk.com, or I'm sure there's a button or a link somewhere around this video that will let you contact us. Whichever way you choose, we look forward to working with you.